Hello and welcome back to the Grand Gaels. So I would like to start off today by talking about succession, as it was brought up in the comments and it was a fair point that was made. So currently our succession, let's go for the ideal plan. We die, our son then takes over, he will have had a child, that child takes over and the succession continues down that line. Great, fantastic. What happens if our son dies before us? Well, what would happen is, looking at this, our daughter would inherit. So our daughter inherits this one. Our daughter is married non-matrilineally, so a normal marriage, or is betrothed I should say, not married yet, to this person. Now, the problem with that is that any children that come from that marriage, they will be of a different dynasty. So in that universe, what would happen is, son dies, daughter inherits, daughter dies, we lose the game. Now that's obviously not ideal, that's not where we want things to go. And we can fix it. If we have a look at our succession laws, we'll see that we are on male preference. Now I was under the impression, and I don't know whether this is something that changed from us becoming the Holy Roman Empire, or whether this is just, me getting it wrong, but I was under the impression that instead of being under male preference, which is doing what we just explained there, so men take precedence over women in succession, I thought we were actually under male only. Now, male only is very different because it's women are disqualified from inheritance. And I believe what this would do is this would instead change our succession to go son, brother. It wouldn't even consider going down their lines. At least that's my understanding of it. So if we can change that succession law, we solve all of our issues. And that's basically what I'm getting at here. I want to change that succession law. Now, we need to have all of our powerful vassals approving it. And we have one who currently does not approve. So that's a problem. We also need to have prestige. That is also a problem. We also, on top of that, need to be, if we have a look here, at high crown authority. So we have a couple of things to work out. Crown authority, we can fix with 421 prestige. Cool. That's very easy to do. Getting 500 prestige, also very easy to do. Getting this person to like us, he actually doesn't hate us by that much. He only hates us by 33. And we're going to get 19 of that back from short reign, which is not too bad. So, yeah, I think we can work with that. If we get a little bit of money, we could probably bribe him into it. So, I think that once we get to 1,000 prestige, we should consider just increasing this person's opinion of us. And then we just do these two things one after another. We just go high crown authority, change law, boom, boom, done. Now, we do have a problem in that passing high crown authority lowers vassal opinion of you, which would actually mean that these two vassals, Lothair and Everd, would actually be under the line. So that's something we need to be aware of, but, that's fine. Also, that guy's a powerful vassal and he's not on the council. I just want to check that, everybody who's currently on the council is a powerful vassal, so there's no space for him, basically, so we can't do anything about that. Cool. Right. Anything else we need to worry about? Nothing on there. We got any factions we need to worry about? Not right now. Yeah, we're kind of fine. Wait, there's somebody who wants to put our father in charge? Who? Wait, is that my brother? My brother's like, actually, I much preferred it when our father was in charge. Wow, that's very rude. Anyway, that kind of threw me for a loop. What do we need to do? We need to get money. We need to get troops. Let's see, do we have any other options? Men at arms are currently reinforcing, so we'll earn a little bit more money once they're done. We're about to finish that castle in 13 months. We could potentially go for a war after that. I think that might be our best plan. In terms of gaining prestige, we could probably raise what we're paying for in the court. One new situation has appeared. Ooh, we need to look at that. We could probably raise some of our court grandeur stuff. That would probably help out a little bit. And then another thing that we could do is we could start holding feasts and hunts. That would probably help out quite a lot. Anyway, it says we need to find a linguist to teach us our court language. Surely not. Yeah, no, we already know our language. Cool. Right. In here, what's this? Murder holes and priest holes. A pallid individual who looks as if she has spent her entire life skulking underground is lurking in the corner of my throne room. I've heard tell you might want a secret passage installed, and craft any impure corridor your twisted heart desires. So, I shall enter and leave rooms only by the front door wench, which gets us some prestige. I can get spying holes, or I can get an escape passage. I'm going to take the court grandeur loss, because it really doesn't matter at this point. We're bleeding court grandeur as it is. And I'll take the prestige. Hey, that puts us up to distinguished, so we get some secular opinion and an extra knight. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll take it. What's this one? Hold court. That costs us prestige to do. I'm gonna hold off on that, right? Yeah, let's just hold off on that. Level of fame went up. That's okay. What about in here? As we can imprison more criminals. Anybody that we want to imprison in here? These people are not important to me. How did you guess that these people are not important to me? They're very important. They have piles of gold. In fact, they're the most important people we could have. Let me see here. We will fail and he will rise up in rebellion. Ah, well, that's not ideal. Yeah, is that actually what that's meaning? Or does it... Let me just try the next person down. Yeah, it says 0%, 0%, 0% percentage. Okay, so it's graying out, even though it says she is not important to you. What it actually means is, you know, you can't do it. Okay, Anna, my sister. Although my sister is important. How about, is there anybody who's green who's not important? Or red who is important? Interesting. Do we have a chance of imprisoning any of these people? Oh, we have 3% there. Okay, so red is not important. It just happens that we also have no chance of imprisoning people who aren't important to us. That's kind of an interesting coincidence. Anyway. We have a 100% chance of getting this person. He's a witch. We have a 100% success chance because he's terrified of us. Now, is he in any factions against us? That's the next question. Do we want him to leave a faction, potentially? Is that him? No. Yeah, none of those are him. None of those are him. So he's not actually in a faction against us. I think I might take him anyway. But, you know, I was just thought I'd check first. Right, we'll imprison him. His family will dislike us. Wait a second. So, close family members and extended family members. I'm just seeing if... Ah, so that means that West Franconia would dislike us for doing this. Now, is West Franconia in a faction right now? I don't think that they... Oh, no, they are. They are in this faction. So we can't really annoy them anymore. I'm just thinking what we can do with this. Is there anything that we can... If he's imprisoned, he can't join a faction. We can get money off of him. We could revoke his titles and give them to somebody else. We could revoke his titles and keep them. Yeah, let's do that. I'm imprisoning him. We've now imprisoned him. Wonderful. We can ransom him for 100 gold. On the other hand, we can revoke his titles, right? Because we have a cause for revocation. Because he's a witch. No? No? Okay, that's just not the case, apparently. This would lower cultural acceptance, and it would cause subjects to take a 15 opinion hit on us. And this guy would become our rival. Okay. But we would gain some soldiers per month. And we gain golden soldiers. What about if I just take one? It's 15 opinion no matter what. So if I was going to take it, I'd have to take the whole lot off of him. Okay. That might be worth it. That might be worth it. I think I'm going to take the opinion hit. And take the duchy. Now, how many duchies do we have? We should only have one, actually. Yeah. Does this will work? I think this is going to work. Let's revoke. Right. So, he lost a bunch of titles. We can torture him, and that's absolutely a-okay when we execute him. He's a witch, so we can execute him without being viewed as a tyrant. All close family members and spouses will dislike us, and all friends and lovers will dislike us. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to behead him, which will actually make us lose stress. Nice. His brother now hates us at 86, which is fair enough. We kind of knew that was going to happen, but we have extra troops and extra money. And that's all that matters to me. Low county control in some of these ones that we just got. Cool. So that's 10, 88, and 88. So let's try and increase this one up a little bit here. Where are we? So in this one, we're going to go for increased control in Wurzburg. Okay, cool. Now, we might get other people joining factions because they're a little bit annoyed that we did that. But I think that this is still going to be fine. It might end up being terrible. I've accepted that possibility, but having the extra holdings, I think will make up for it being terrible. Yeah, so we have immediately a faction against us. Lack of sheriffs is gone from that one. What's the faction? Installing the prince instead. Okay. Let's see here. So you dislike me due to being a tyrant, imprisoned. Oh, wait, he was also your family member? Oh, I did kind of think that. I had that small thought in my head. I was like, yeah, all the families in this part of the realm are all going to be intermarried. That might be a problem. But, you know, oh well. What can we do about it? It's not that strong. How long till it fires? Fires in 3 months. Okay, and we have... How many months till we finish this? Like 10 months. Okay. Now, that's not ideal. It's only at 84% right now. If I was to get like an 4% out, we could do something with this. We don't have any family members left, do we, that need to be married off? Not as such, no. No. I mean, we could break an alliance and then make a new alliance, but I'm not sure that's actually going to help us at all. Right, I could also chuck one of these people underneath somebody else. Maybe. I could put more people underneath Italy. I don't really want to, but if I put Swabia underneath Italy as well, I'm making like a really powerful Italy that I basically just need to beat up at some point. I think I continue putting people underneath Italy. This can't go wrong. It's all eggs are in the Italy basket. Yeah, okay, so we need a new council member who can be this guy who is very good at diplomacy. He now likes us. Cool. Cool. Italy's still cool with us? Mostly? Okay. We need to fix Italy at some point and, you know, break him up. But, you know, apart from that, that's fine. Right. Let's chill. New dangerous faction. The same faction. Okay. That's not ideal. I mean, I really don't want to, but I mean, it kind of fits. Hey, Italy, how would you feel about also having Wurzburg as a vassal? Oh, you're good with that? Cool. So how's this looking? This is looking better. Okay, cool. Unwanted Pregnancy. A dramatic scene unfolds in my audience chambers as my vassal, Duke Floris, accuses Raymond, the son and heir of Count Ditewyl of Cambrai, of impregnating his daughter out of wedlock. So, I can get you to pay 50 gold and he doesn't like me. I can get opinion with Count Ditewyl. Or, why are you two bothering me with this petty squabble? I'm tempted to do that one. This makes a Duke like us, though. And he already kinda likes us. And the Count is somebody completely unimportant. Yeah. I'm going to take the 20 opinion. Thank you very much. Right. Carrying on. Neighbours' wars resolving. Good. Right. We can designate a guardian for my daughter. My daughter is currently doing a stewardship thing. Okay. Genius. Good at stewardship. Seems like the perfect option. Right. Carrying on. Court jester position vacated. Neat. I think it might be time to hold court. I think I'm ready. I'll spend the money on it. There's just options for things to happen if I do this. I request that we launch an investigation about an infamous preacher in Kilmartin. You see, this preacher is, well, she's a woman. Oh, well, she's loved by the peasants, which is good. King Uthred is unhappy. King Uthred, however, hates us, just like, he hates everything about us. Throw the false preacher in jail. Or I wish to employ this preacher as my high alumner. Okay. I'm going to make the Duke like me because he at least has a chance while this king is already a lost cause. Cool. Empty granaries. Action has been hit hard by recent enemy occupations. So I can give you gold and gain a hook on this guy. Tax relief. He gets 30 opinion of me. Okay. I know the right person for the job. I send Martha as an official inspector to supervise the recovery of the county. My aunt leaves our court, but we get an official inspector, or that's fine. I'm going to send my aunt out of court. Sure. That's fine. She's no longer my court physician. That's fair enough. I'm faced with a child of the court. I'm faced with Onfrey's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as his mother, Melisande, gently ushers him towards my throne. Emperor, she laments, the boy has been in Meganhard's court with no one to look over him since the disappearance of his dear papa. Please look to his future. I can raise him myself and he becomes my ward, and I gain court grandeur for it. Hands are full, but I'll find him a home. He shall be in Alfstrathern. Wait, we can just make him we could just make him part of my family. Well, that's interesting. Because if we make him part of our family, then that solves our succession issues. We do get adopted commoner, which is a negative, but okay. Every child dislikes him. Okay. Or unfortunate, but not the crown's problem. We'll raise him ourselves. I'm not going to fix our succession problem that way. And that fixes our court grandeur problem temporarily. Cool. Right. Here, we can hire a court physician. I choose my father. Powerful agent and hostile schemes against us. Oh well, whatever. That's fine. I think that's just saying that's what a court physician would be. Onfrey is going to be thinking that the peasants are unworthy. We're going to make him compassionate. Secret exposed. All right, I will imprison you. Because the other option is we lose devotion. But who are you? Okay. I'm going to release you. I could banish you, I suppose. I don't really want to ban... Here. Get me a weak hook. See ya. We have released her. What's this one? Which one's strong now? Liberty. Well, we could lower crown authority. That's fine. I mean, it would cause a little bit of a problem with our succession fixing. But, yeah. That's something we can ignore. Also, this is going to finish in September. We're in April. So 3 months versus 8 months. We might get enough strength to just nullify that one. Lothar likes us. Nice. Exotic arms. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable and full of wonder. Okay. I am not going to buy a battle axe from you. Go away. That's way too expensive. Scandalous priest. I'm going to condemn him because that gets me piety, even though it does also make me gain stress. But he's condemned. Okay. We're almost finished our castle. Hey, the faction went away. Did it just become too weak? I think somebody left it. Nice. And now we have finished our castle. It took a long time, but now we finished it at the end of this month. Actually, it might be in the end of the previous month. Yes, we got our extra strength, which now means that some of these factions are just a tad further away from firing, which is what we're after. Okay. Italy, are you a powerful vassal yet? Strangely, no. Oh, no, yeah, yes, you are. Never mind. For a second there, I thought that they weren't, but okay. They're fairly happy with us, though. That's fine. Right. Chill. Court grandeur dropped. We knew that had a possibility of happening. We could upgrade our castle again with something here. So we could maybe get this one to get extra levies. Actually, it doesn't get us any extra levy size on that particular one because it's stuck at 2%. Extra taxes. This gets us extra troops. Yeah. An extra 75 troops. Yeah, we'll upgrade that one. Seems like the right thing to do at this point. This one is currently going up in control, which is nice. So we're going to get more levies and taxes from that. Okay, I think we're doing all right. A faction literally just started firing as we as we became stronger. Well, that's not good. 5 months left. Okay. We have people who hate us here. We have people who don't hate us as much. I would love to create a kingdom in here, like probably Frisia. That I think would help us a lot. How much does it cost to create Frisia? Costs 500. That's too much. Pope, why won't you give me money? Because base reluctance. Sizable treasury? Oh, he has a sizable treasury. Okay, fair enough. Base reluctance. Opinion of me, he is greedy. I should really just be improving the Pope's opinion of me, huh? Okay, I'm going to switch to improving the Pope's opinion of me. I don't have enough to send him a gift. I am wondering if I send him a gift, though, whether he will, whether he would then give me more back. Okay. Hey! It gave us garrison size. I was going to say, did that get somebody to leave this faction? No. But somebody did leave it anyway. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Martial guidance. Popular opinion is up. I like it. A faction targeting us has disbanded. Oh, the faction to get that person in charge has disbanded. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's just gone entirely. Well, that's a positive. Level of splendor has gone up. Nice. That's fine. Just wait a second. New stewardship perk available. New faction to install Henrique of Thuringia. Fair enough. We want to go down here so we can get all the way down to total line. So we'll take meritocracy, which does nothing for us, but that's okay. So I'm assuming this is the faction which is going to have all the people who were in the previous faction. Yes, yes. Okay. That's fine. Well, as long as we can keep going till we get 500 gold, we're fine. You're going to try and win my heart. No. I'm not interested. Mercenary companies expiring. Now, that's a problem because it's going to mean that our independence faction is then strong enough to fire. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about that, really. Wealth aplenty. I am not going to... No, I'm not going to spend my money on things. I have plans for that money. Yeah. Anything in here? We can create titles. We need a new guardian for you. Stewardship. You're going to be educated by... Deirdre. Okay, that's fine. This is going to disappear soon. 3 months. We might earn enough money for the kingdom before that happens. If we can create a kingdom, we can put people underneath the kingdom and that'll be fine. You want to make a sword? No. Not interested. You want to give me 50 gold? I'm very interested. Thank you very much for the 50 gold, and I'm now Court Grandeur level 10 again. This faction is now above the percentage it needs to be, but it says it's too weak. I disagree. Okay. Ballad of the Garlic King. There's a story in our little town of a king with a garlic crown. To battle the infidels, he rode on a donkey, but his only success was against a small monkey. I guess you have to say it that way for that to actually rhyme. That doesn't even rhyme properly. Anyway. This cursed ballad has become very popular among wandering minstrels and plebs alike. Way too popular for my taste, since I found out a disturbing amount of similarities between myself and its protagonist. But hearing it shamelessly sung in my own face by my cousin Tamar is going too far. Okay, we get stress and a chance to become the Garlic King. Well, on the positive side, we're not the Garlic King, but we did gain the stress. I'm just going to take the hit. Just for just now. The Pope likes me less than he did before. Okay, now we have a faction that can fire. Now you're Lothian, nothing we can do there. You're up at the top here. You're in Gwynedd. Well, actually, I'm fairly certain that this whole thing is going to be Norway. There we go. So you're also Norway. Norway is quite big in our timeline. And it's okay. Right. Here. We still have some people who are in factions. So your center... What kingdoms do we have here? Germany could be alright, but we now hold land in it. How about Lotharingia? Lotharingia could be okay. We do have some vassals who are below, who we could split out from Italy with this. We could create Lotharingia, and then give them Lower Lorraine and Brabant, and then they would like us. Now, this guy did join a faction against us previously, which is definitely not a positive, but I think if we did that, we can start destroying Italy. Yeah, I think that's our plan. So, I'm going to create the Kingdom of Lotharingia. I'm then going to find the guy in here, and I'm going to grant you this one. Made sure it's the right one. And the 2 vassals. He now likes us. He's now a powerful vassal again, but that's okay. He desires Lower Lorraine. We can make that happen. Cool. What else does he desire? Jülich. We can make that happen. Perfect. So we've weakened Italy. We've created Lotharingia. We are now missing a council member, which can probably be Lothar. Potentially. Or it could be Lothian, I suppose. This guy already likes me. Yeah, let's put Lothian in here. That now means that Lothian likes me. So there's a chance that he leaves the factions. So that, I think, is going to work out pretty well for us. And now that I'm looking at it, that's probably going to be our way to break up Italy, is we start making, like, Bavaria, Germany, and other such things. And then we just give the land away from underneath Italy. So we would give it to we'd maybe give Bavaria to Swabia or something like that. And then that would allow it to split out a little bit more. Yeah, that might be our plan. Anyway, we managed to hold the realm together for an episode, so I think it's now time to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.